you're getting is the 22-minute synopsis of a full semester program or a 600-page book, but in their career so far. Our thinking about business plans is why write them in the first days of a startup when you have basically no knowledge, no facts. And basically, most early startups' business plans really are works of fiction. We are sure the customers are going to do this, they're going to want that, they're going to buy this here in this quantity at this revenue rate. And at the back of every one of those business plans is 5 or 6 spreadsheets. And in the right-hand column of the last startup business plan spreadsheet, the number on the top right is a 9-figure number, and the number on the bottom right is somewhere around 12 or 15 or $18 million. Why? Because venture capitalists want to see a business that in 5 years can get to $100 million in revenue and 15, 18, $20 million in profit. So somehow, every one of those business plans turns out exactly there. And one way to think about it is that the only 2 facts in the business plan are the competitive analysis, which is pretty factual, and usually about a third of the resumes of the founders are actually accurate and not inflated. Other than that, most of it is fairy tales. We know for sure that in the second quarter of 2015, our revenue will be this formatted, and that all the typefaces line up, and all the graphs and charts. Why? They're not really writing a business plan, they're writing a pitch for investors. But investors have had their struggles in the late 90s and again in the mid-2000s, and they're getting a lot more cynical, a lot more skeptical, and so what they want, is facts. And the best way to get facts is to get out of the building and get them as quickly as you can. And just a quick example of the difference, in Bogota, Colombia, working with 30 startup teams about a year and a half ago, we skipped the business plan step and started with the business model canvas. And in the 8 weeks you would normally spend writing your business plan, 9 of the 30 companies got a product launched, achieved some level of customer revenue in 8 weeks, right? By getting out, testing, evolving, and so forth. And one of those companies got a $50,000 purchase order for a piece of enterprise software. Another consumer company had 315 actual cash transactions. By just doing it and learning as you do it.